7 ways AI being used against you. Protect yourself. Artificial intelligence is being used in ways that could seriously jeopardize people's security, privacy, and well-being in today's digital environment. Misuse of AI technology can result in identity theft, financial loss, and disinformation, from complex phishing scams to lifelike deepfakes. It is essential to comprehend these dangers in order to protect yourself from any injury. In this video, we will highlight 7 key ways AI is being used against you, along with actionable strategies to protect yourself. Number 7. Phishing scams. The sophistication of phishing scams has increased as a result of developments in machine learning and artificial intelligence. These days, cybercriminals may use AI to examine enormous volumes of data from several sources, such as social media profiles, recent transactions, and patterns of online behavior. This enables them to create incredibly tailored phishing emails that seem authentic and pertinent to the receiver. To make an email seem urgent and legitimate, it could, for example, mention a recent transaction or an occasion the recipient attended. These emails frequently use psychological strategies, such fear or haste, to persuade recipients to take immediate action, including clicking on a link or divulging private information like credit card numbers or passwords. Usually, the links take viewers to phony websites that closely resemble authentic ones, tricking them into inputting their login information. Always check the sender's email address for minor inconsistencies, such as misspellings or odd domains, and be cautious of generic welcomes that lack personalization to guard against these sophisticated phishing attempts. Avoid clicking on any links or downloading any attachments in emails that ask for sensitive information. Instead, go to the organization's official website on your own by entering the URL into your browser or by using a reliable bookmark. Number 6. Voice cloning. Artificial intelligence methods like deep learning and neural networks can now be used to create incredibly lifelike speech duplicates thanks to substantial advancements in voice cloning technology. A few seconds of audio, frequently taken from the target's publicly accessible movies or recordings, can be used by scammers to create a cloned voice. This feature enables scammers to effectively pose as friends, family, or even well-known individuals. For instance, a fraudster may call you posing as a distressed relative who says they require urgent cash support for an urgent circumstance. Hearing a familiar voice can cause emotional stress, impair judgment, and cause people to behave rashly without first confirming the caller's identity. Additionally, by imitating the voices of authorized users, voice cloning can be utilized in more complex frauds, like controlling automated phone systems to obtain sensitive account information. Number 5. Deepfakes. Deepfakes technology uses cutting-edge artificial intelligence methods, such as generative adversarial networks, to produce incredibly lifelike images and videos that can accurately portray people talking or doing things they never did. This talent presents serious concerns in a variety of settings, including societal, political, and personal ones. For example, during election seasons, deepfake films could be broadcast to disseminate false information about candidates or to influence public opinion by creating sensational content intended to discredit people. Before fact-checkers disprove the content, deepfake media's quick propagation on social media platforms can cause widespread misunderstandings. Furthermore, deepfakes can be used maliciously in interpersonal connections to produce explicit content that is not consented to, which can violate privacy and damage reputations. Threatening victims with fake videos that could harm their personal or professional lives is another way that the technology can be used as a tool for extortion or blackmail. Develop critical media literacy skills to guard against being duped by deepfakes. Always think about the source of any image or video you come across, and look into its accuracy using reliable news outlets or fact-checking websites. Number 4. Social engineering. Social engineering attacks take advantage of psychological manipulation strategies to trick people into disclosing private information or taking activities that jeopardize their security. Attackers can create highly customized communications that speak to their target's interests and concerns by using AI to examine social media profiles and online behavior patterns. For instance, based on your recent posts about interests or hobbies, an attacker could fabricate an invitation to an event that looks authentic and encourages you to click on harmful links. Because these customized strategies take advantage of human psychology rather than only depending on technical weaknesses like software bugs, they have a higher chance of success. In order to obtain sensitive information under false pretenses, social engineering techniques may also entail posing as friends or coworkers. Social media profile information can be used by attackers to craft compelling stories that give the impression that their demands are urgent and genuine. Number 3. Chatbot scams. Artificial intelligence-powered chatbots are becoming more and more common in customer support interactions, but scammers can also take advantage of them by building phony bots that are intended to steal private data from unwary users. These fake chatbots frequently pose as customer support agents from real businesses and carry on discussions with consumers that initially appear genuine. An example of this would be a scam chatbot that contacts users through social media or messaging apps pretending to help with account problems while discreetly requesting personal information, like credit card numbers or passwords, through seemingly harmless inquiries about security updates or account verification. Due to the conversational nature of these exchanges, victims may unintentionally divulge private information that could result in identity theft or financial loss, making it difficult for users to determine authenticity until it is too late. Additionally, by learning from discussions over time, these chatbots can get more and more skilled at imitating human interaction styles, which makes it harder for potential victims to detect them as fake, because they might not realize it until serious harm has been done. Always confirm the legitimacy of a chatbot before disclosing personal information to protect yourself against chatbot scams. Avoid responding to unsolicited messages on messaging apps or social media sites, and instead seek out formal channels of communication. Number 2. Malware creation. The development of artificial intelligence has made it easier than ever to create malware, enabling even non-technical people to create complex, harmful software that can infiltrate systems and steal confidential information without the need for in-depth coding knowledge. In order to generate more powerful threats that change over time depending on their surroundings, cybercriminals might use AI technologies that automate different parts of malware development, such as evasion techniques that assist malware avoid detection by firewalls and antivirus software. Malware can carry out a wide range of destructive tasks once it has been installed on a victim's device, from stealing financial information and login credentials to taking over system resources for cryptocurrency mining. Especially in unsolicited emails, use trustworthy antivirus software that offers real-time protection against known threats. Maintain strong cybersecurity practices by routinely updating your operating system and applications with the most recent security patches in addition to whenever possible. Consider implementing multi-factor authentication, also known as MFA, to add an extra layer of security. Number 1. Fake news generation. AI technologies have made it possible to quickly create false articles and content that are specifically intended to sway public opinion on a variety of topics, from political events like elections to health crises like pandemics. These articles frequently take advantage of readers' emotional reactions, such as fear or outrage, to encourage them to share information widely on social media platforms, where misinformation spreads quickly without being checked because algorithms favor interaction over accuracy when deciding what content gets promoted within user feeds based on interactions rather than factual correctness alone. Because algorithms favor engagement over accuracy when deciding what content gets promoted within user feeds based on interactions rather than factual correctness alone, these fake news articles frequently mimic legitimate news sources but contain false information presented in persuasive formats intended specifically to elicit emotional responses such as outrage or fear in readers who may not take the time to verify facts before spreading them widely across social media platforms, where misinformation spreads quickly unchecked. Develop critical thinking abilities when reading online content to avoid becoming a victim of fake news. Always verify the reliability of the source before disseminating information. Cross-reference news reports from several reliable sources to ensure accuracy. Using sites that check facts also aids in identifying false information. Numerous organizations focus on dispelling untrue information that is making the rounds online and offer helpful materials to successfully traverse the complicated terrain of contemporary media consumption. By thoroughly comprehending these dangers and putting defensive measures in place that are relevant to each of the risk factors mentioned above, you may greatly improve your defense against frauds and scams powered by technology. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe.